baby, be still, love, don't cry. Sleep as you're rocked by the stream. Sleep and remember my last lullaby. So I'll be with you when you dream. River, oh river, flow gently for me. Such precious cargo you bear. Do you know somewhere he can live free? River, deliver him
Shalom. I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to brothers pushing the truth and sincerity, and abide with bull. Alright. You should have just seen a video. Basically, it's from the movie Prince of Egypt. It's a movie about Moses. And in this certain clip that I was using, it's Moses as a babeling or a baby, basically. And if you know any history about this story in this point in time, the Hebrew children that were boys were being killed because the Pharaoh wanted to basically be like, he wanted to do away with the Israelites because we was his slaves, but it was so many of us that we would cause a problem. All right, they were scared of us because it was so many of us. So he was slaughtering all the male babes, childlings, whatever you want to call them, the younger males. All right. And what I'm really getting at in this video is Moses' mom had to have so much faith to do something like that. All right. You got to really think about what she did. She took her child in the middle of a slaughter. All right, you know, his kids getting slaughtered everywhere. She made her way through the city, and then, you know, she made it to a river, put her child in a basket, her brand new born child. Well, 3 months. He was 3 months, I believe, and put him in a basket and pushed him down a river. She had faith that the Lord was gonna do something with him. All right, if you know the Nile River is crocodiles, it's hippos, not to mention the boats. And like I said, you can see all that in the video I just played. You know, the, the crocodiles, all right, the big boats that almost smashed them up. You know, he had the Lord had to be with him. The Lord had to be dealing with him to make it through something like that. A baby at that, he couldn't defend himself. He couldn't paddle out the way. The Lord had to be doing that. It had to be the Lord. All right, that's what I'm getting at. That faith that Moses' mom had to just, you know, let him go. All right, I'm gonna kick it off with this though. This is Exodus chapter 2, verse 1. And there went a man of the house of Levi and took a wife and took to wife a daughter of Levi. And the woman conceived and bare a son. And when she saw him that he was a goodly child, she hid him 3 months. All right, so he was 3 months hidden. All right. And when she could not longer hide him, she took for him an ark of bulrushes and dabbed it and with slime and with pitch and put the child therein, and she laid it in the flag by the river brink. And so basically, she made a basket or something to hold the child. All right, and like I said, you had the Egyptians killing the Hebrew the younger Hebrew males, and she was hiding them for 3 months. That's all she could hide them for. And then it was time for him to go. They couldn't hide him no more. He was gonna die. All right, so they had a better chance of just putting him in the river and pushing it, because they kept him. Eventually they was gonna find him. They had to take it. They had to take that leap of faith, basically. All right. All right. I'm gonna keep going. And his sister stood afar off to wit what would be done to him. And the daughter of Pharaoh came down to wash herself at the river, and her maidens walked along by the riverside. And when she saw the ark among the flags, she sent her maid to fetch it. And when she had opened it and saw the child, and behold, the babe wept, and she had compassion on him, and said, "This is one of the Hebrews' children." All right, so basically, so far, what had happened was, Moses' mom, they pushed him down the river in the basket, or the whatever was carrying him, something comfortable, I would guess, for a baby. All right, and his sister, who was a little bit older, of course, if she was watching him, she watched down the river to see what would happen to him, and believe it or not, Pharaoh's daughter ran into him. She was in the right place at the right time. The Lord, like I said, this is the Lord's will. This is the Lord's plan. It's gonna happen how the Lord wanted to. All right, and that was some real strong faith by Moses' mom. I got to keep putting that out there, to push her child down the river, not knowing what would happen to him, and she put her trust in the Lord. And look what happened. Not only did he survive, he was found by Pharaoh's daughter, a a princess of Egypt, and she found compassion with him. All right, that's the Lord for you. He gonna make everything work out for you. All right, as long as it's His plan, as long as it's gonna go the way He wanted to go, basically. All right, because easily the Lord could have had a crocodile come up and bite the basket up and eat the kids, or a boat could have crushed it, or even a fish could have hit the basket and it could have flipped over and he could have drowned. But it didn't happen that way. Like I said, all these things they up to the Lord. Like I said, it's up to the Lord. You gotta have your faith. All right. And another thing that's cut in this movie, Prince of Egypt, they pretend like Moses didn't know who he was. He didn't know he was a Hebrew. This actually cut that right here, because it say, verse 6. This is Exodus chapter 2, verse 6. It say, "And when she opened it and saw the children, and behold, the babe wept, and she had compassion on him, and said, This is one of the Hebrews' children." So she could tell the difference between a Canaanite, Hamite, basically a real African, a Hamite. In this case, it's an Egyptian. She could tell the difference between an Egyptian and a Hebrew. All right. All right. I'm gonna grab a couple precepts, because I'm gonna get back on that topic of that faith. That Moses' mom had a lot of faith in this to do something like that. All right. I'm gonna start it off with Hebrews. I'm gonna start it off with Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. It say, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." All right, and Moses' mom had faith. Why could she hope that Moses would make it? She didn't know it though, and she didn't see it. It said his sister saw what happened to him. His mom, she probably pushed him down the river and couldn't bear it and walked away. All right, but she had faith that something good was gonna happen to him, and look what happened. Look what that faith got her. Not only did he make it, the princess of the king found him. That's a pretty good life to start off with, if you ask me. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple more precepts. This is Romans This is Romans chapter 8, verse 24. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. All right, what is that saying? If you hoping for something, if you have faith in something, I mean you really can't see it. Like I can't say, I hope, like all right, I'm gonna give an example. We say we the hopeful elect, so we have faith that we the elect, but I can't tell you that I'm the elect because I don't have the power, I don't have the jurisdiction, I don't have the knowledge to be like, oh yeah, I'm the elect. No, I have faith that I'm the elect. All right, but like I said, like it said right here, it said choosing. It say Salakia. Hold on. Okay. It say Romans 8 and 24. For we are saved by hope. All right, that's that faith that I first and foremost speaking to myself. I have faith that I'm the elect, and if you're a brother in this truth, you should have faith that you're the elect as well. All right, this is just the example I'm using because we all want to be a part of. We all want to be a part of that number, the elect, the 144,000, and the multitudes that cannot be numbered. All right, it's a hope that is seen is not hope. So if you could see something carnally, you really not hoping for it. Like I can't say I hope I get my check and I clearly see it right in front of my face. I have it. All right, it wasn't real. It wasn't a real hope because I knew I was, through the spirit I'm gonna get it. But I knew I was gonna get it because it's right there. It'd be different. It'd be different if they was like, all right, this might be your last check. Work as hard as y'all can be. All right. Then I gotta have faith. Like, man, I hope I work hard so I can get my check. That's where the faith come in because you couldn't see it. All right. You had to put your trust in the Lord. All right. I'm gonna keep going on this verse. It say, in fact, I'm gonna take it from the top. This is Romans 8 and 24. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it? The answer to that question is yes. But like I said, you gotta have that faith. Like I said, you gotta have that hope for the things that you don't see. And in this case and scenario, speaking on Moses' mom, she had that faith, that hope that Moses would survive. All right, and look what happened. Not only did he survive, we all know what Moses is going to do in the future: lead the Israelites out of captivity. All right, pull off many miracles. All right, her faith, it came true. She wanted her child to survive. Not only did he survive, he became basically king. Well, he didn't have the title of king, but he basically was the head of Israel. All right, that faith took him along. The faith of his mother took him a long way. All right, I'm gonna grab this. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. It say, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." Okay, what is that saying? It's saying, don't fear man, because what can a man do to you? All he can do is kill you, take your flesh. Kill your flesh, your carnal side. As to where the Lord could destroy your soul. All right, he could destroy your body and your soul, and just with a snap of a finger. All right, that's who we supposed to be fearing. And like I said, I'm gonna keep using this example of that video that just popped up in the beginning of this video, that Moses' mom, she feared the Lord, not the Egyptians. Why? Because the Egyptians said, hand that child over and slay him, kill him. What did she do? She took the child, put it in a river, and left it up to the Lord. All right, she had more fear of the Lord. Why? Because if you kill your child, that's murder anyways. Now you following that commandment of the Egyptians would have been breaking one of the commandments of the Lord. All right, so she showed she not only did she have faith, she showed her faith. All right. But I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakal Kadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of the millstone. Peace and blessings to those pushing their truth and sincerity and abide Babul.